Hi, welcome to Jackie and the Other Side of Beauty. If this is your first time here, I would like to invite you to subscribe if you enjoyed today's video. Now, if you're returning to the channel, it's always good to have you back. In today's video, I am going to be doing my everyday face. This makeup look is what I have been wearing for the last few weeks. It's just easy, it looks good, it looks polished, but it's so effortless. Now everything is the same except for the eyeshadow, because I really haven't been doing that much eyeshadow, just maybe something in the crease because I just have not been feeling like eyeshadow. Once in a while I will do a full eyeshadow look, but it's something so light and so airy, not a lot of eyeshadow like I have on today. So if you're interested in knowing how I was able to achieve this everyday, easy breezy, out the door look, then you have to keep watching. Okay guys, we're going to start off the video by prepping our skin. And this is the perfect video because I do need to choose a new moisturizer because I've run out of the one that I was currently using. So let's just do that together. I am really shocked that I don't have more moisturizers. Like I don't. I have a plethora of other stuff, but no moisturizers. So I have the Refer moisturizer that I've yet to use. And then I have the Laneige moisturizer. I have the day cream and the night cream, which I still have some of my night cream moisturizer, so I don't want to open up the Laneige yet. And you guys, that's all. Only thing else I have are just little itty bitty samples. I do have this First Aid Beauty. It says that you can use this on the face as well as on the body. I am going to go online today and order a moisturizer, and I'll be in Austin tomorrow, so I can stop by and do an in-store pickup. But so yeah, so today I guess I'll just use one of these samples. Okay, so I already had a sample that was open, so I'm just gonna continue. Well, I'm just gonna use it up today since it's already open, and then I'm gonna pick up something probably tomorrow. And so we're just gonna do a everyday look, the look that I have been doing almost every day, whether I'm going to work or if I'm just going out to run errands. This is the look that I have been doing because it's really effortless. Of course, it'll look like it's not in today's video, but it's really effortless, and I just like the way it turns out. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to start out the video by saying thank you guys. I know this angle is kind of different, but I had to kind of spread out the storage containers on my desk here instead of stacking them because they were starting to cave in. So you guys are really high. But I do want to start out today's video by saying thank you guys so much for hanging in there with me. I know I have not been pumping out videos in the past several weeks, but like I said, I've been busy caring for my dad. My dad actually passed away maybe about 2 weeks ago, and we had his homegoing service on yesterday, which was Monday. So yeah, so as you can just imagine, you know, we have been caring for him, you know, just around the clock. And, you know, he passed away. My dad was 91. And so, yeah, it's still fresh and new. Hence the puffiness around the eyes and the bags around the eyes. It was just an emotionally draining day on yesterday. And today, that's probably the last that I'm going to say on that subject. As you can well imagine, it's still fresh in my heart. So I don't want to really talk about it in every video. I'm not going to talk about it anymore after today. But I did want to let you guys know that, yes, my dad did pass away. And that's why I have been MIA on my platform here. But hopefully, as, you know, our hearts mend, that I'll be able to be back on here a little bit more regularly than I have been these past few weeks. So again, big shout out to you guys for just hanging in there with me. I have seen my numbers kind of fluctuate. You know, they'll go down just a little bit, then they'll go back up, and then they'll go back up a little bit more, and then they'll fluctuate just back and forth, because if people were new here, they may not have known, you know, that, you know, we were taking time out to be with my dad. So you guys are the real winners if you're still here, and I do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I don't want to be sappy in this video, so let's get on with it. I still have family here in town. This flower that you guys are looking at is just beautiful. This is one of the flowers from my dad's service yesterday. And you guys, I'm going to insert a picture of a plant that I received from my best friend since grade school. She came to the service yesterday and she brought me a beautiful plant. I'm still in the process of trying to see what kind of plant. I'm going to try to talk and do this look, do my face. But I'm still in the process of trying to figure out what kind of plant it is, because I really want to be able to take care of it. It's just gorgeous. So the first thing I'm going to put on my face is the Good Molecules Discoloration Correcting Serum. I'm going to put that on the face now. I have been using this. And, you know, just because I have some hyperpigmentation, I just wanted to see if it would do anything for that. But yes, the plant is gorgeous. Both plants I received. My niece wanted to take that one home, but she's a college student. I know this plant would not have survived. So I had called dibs on it first anyway. So just pressing that into the skin. I am going to add something to my lips because my lips are really dry. This is the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Juicy Gloss. I am going to go in with my, I guess my moisturizer. Okay, so I do still have just a little smidge left of the little sample that I got from Charlotte Tilbury. So that's what we're going to go in with and finish using that up today. This is the Magic Cream. Like I said, I still have family here. My cousins are here from Florida. So shout out to those of you that are in Miami and Fort Lauderdale. That's where my cousins are from. It is an overcast day today. So from what I'm looking at, the screen looks really good as far as if it's too light or what in this room. Okay, so you guys, this is, I have on my dad's house coat. I took this from the house the other day. And I've been wearing it every day. Sipping on a little bit of coffee. And now I'm going to go in with my Caudalie. And this is their eye cream. Pressing that in. And even though it's overcast, it says it's just a 1% chance of rain today. But I guess we do need to dry out just a little bit because it rained yesterday. It was cold and rainy yesterday. I think it rained on Saturday as well, or Friday night. I think it was Friday night. So now I'm going in with my Biossance sunscreen. So that is my base that I do every morning, so far I have been using a different moisturizer. went ahead and wet my sponges. And really today's look is not so much about the eyeshadow, because I do next to nothing with eyeshadow, but it's just, you know, about, you know, making sure my base is good and before I head out the door. So the first thing I've been going in with is my color corrector, and this is by Live Tinted, and this is in the shade Rise. And the thing I found out about this color corrector is that I don't even blend it out, because this will blend out to no coverage at all. It will. So what I've been doing is applying it and then going on top of it with my concealer and then blending it when I blend my concealer. So I go under these bags. And that's the only color correcting I do. But you know what? Let me see if I can do some right here. And now that's all the color correcting I'm gonna do. And what I've been using is a skin tone concealer, which is my Laura Mercier. And this is the Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer. And I'm in the shade N9. And like I said, I just put the concealer right on top of the color corrector. And again, this is just my everyday face now. I'll take my sponge and then I'll start blending. And then really don't see any of the color corrector peeking through. And then what I'll do next is I will grab my Makeup Forever. You guys know this has been in my project pan from what, a year ago? But I've been using this to death. And what I'll do is take the butt of my sponge or the bottom of my sponge, and I'll go in and I'll just use this as my foundation. And all of the products that I'm using today are interchangeable, meaning you don't have to have the exact same products that I'm using. Just find you a skin tone concealer. If you use a color corrector, depending on how deep your color corrector is, you may have to blend yours out, but yours may provide a little bit more coverage than this one by Live Tinted does. And whatever foundation powder you may have, you can use that as well. So you don't have to use the same products as I do, but you can still, you know, achieve the same look. So I am going to just take my sponge, it's damp, and I just tap it in. Oh, hold on, I forgot to go in with my primer, and I've been using the Milk Makeup Primer. I got that put in, and I just usually concentrate it right in this area where, because I have an oily T-zone. And Honestly, I do this every day. Let me go ahead and fill in my pores with the Makeup Forever Pore Minimizer Step 1 Primer. And I'm so glad I got a backup of this because I'm almost done with this. And I just put that right in my pore area. I would have done this before I did the concealer, but I forgot. And although I don't have any pores, I have lines in my forehead that I like to try to fill in with this primer as well. And I'm just pressing it in. Picking up my sponge again and just going in with the foundation powder. Oh, you guys, what is wrong with me? I think my emotions still must be high. I just looked and seen that I still have color corrector. Jeez. So let me get my life first. Oh, golly. Okay, going in and blending that out. I think that's it, y'all. Going back in with the foundation powder. And I do like using this powder with a dampened sponge. I don't know if I feel like it gives more coverage or what. I always thought that a dampened sponge would ruin the foundation powder or any powder that you use, but I mean, I was convinced, but it hasn't as of yet, hasn't caused any hard pan or anything. But yeah, like I said, I think it just gives me a little bit more coverage. I hope you guys can keep up with me because I, through all the forgetfulness, and sometimes if I don't use the sponge, I will use my powder brush. But, you know, then I just go in and make sure the powder isn't sitting on the skin. And now I'll get the powder to set my under eyes. And what I've been reaching for to set my under eyes, because this is just a natural look and I'm not trying to highlight my under eyes, I've been going in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. And this is in the shade 3 Dark. And this is what 3 Dark looks like. And I don't take a lot, you know. I just dip my sponge in and just set. Now I'm going to pick up just a little bit of bronzer. I've been using my LYS bronzer in the shade Strength. This is their dark version. A little bronzing. I haven't been doing any contouring. Now I'll go in with my blush, and I have been using the Becca blush in the shade Nightingale. And I'll just add a little blush to the cheeks. And I have my Danessa Myricks. This is the Dew Wet Balm, and this is in the shade Hot Water. And this is interesting because, I mean, it says Dew Wet Balm, and it does kind of leave your face kind of like, not in a sense dewy, but I don't want to say sticky either. So just somewhere in between. So I do set it just to have that where it's not anything sticking to it, or you touch your skin and you can tell that there's something there. So I just go in with my finger and apply this to the cheek area. This is basically the base, but like I said, I am going to take my powder brush and just stamp right over where I put the highlighter, just like that. And yeah, this is the face that I've been rocking, if you will, for the past several weeks. And like I said, I've been doing next to no eyeshadow, really. I guess I will go in and do my brows. Let's do my brows. Probably gonna do those off camera using my brow. And this is in the shade number 5. Just gonna brush them up. And I'm just gonna do a little, and then I'll finish them off camera. Okay, well, this is taking a little bit of getting used to. Okay, so I have this eyebrow done. Looks pretty decent. So I'm going to do this one off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so like I mentioned, it's really not been too much eyeshadow going on. Just a little bit, probably in the crease or just all over the lid. Haven't really concentrated on that. But, you guys, in the midst of things, I have lost... What's this texting? But in the midst of things, I have lost my NYX glitter glue. I've been looking for it for weeks, and I don't know where it is. And that may be why I haven't really used too much eyeshadow. But I'm going to use a little something today. But when it comes to... I'm going to use this Milani eyeshadow primer. But when it comes to putting something sparkly on the lids, I'm going to have to go... I'm going to have to spray my brush and hope that that works. Well, maybe I can just pick up one tomorrow. Okay, so I put my so tongue-tied. I put my Milani on, my Milani eye primer on my eyes. And one day I did wear this to school. You guys, I told you I was going to use this palette, so help me. So this is a Lime Crime Prelude palette. If you guys can see in the back, I have the plant sitting on a box. And that's not just so you guys can see it. It's just that the bottom was just a little damp in the basket. So I set it up on something so it wouldn't, you know, be absorbing into the carpet. Okay, so first shade I am going to go in with is this kind of purple or eggplant shade. And I think there's ingredients on the back, but when I tell you guys, this is the tiniest print, I don't have a chance at being able to read that. So the shade I'm going to go in with is called Cypress. It's this purple one right here. Just going to put a little bit. I'm just going to put it on as if I was going to work. And you guys know I don't do a lot when I go to work. I just go in with a light hand. Okay, so I put that on very lightly, and I think I'm just going to take the same brush and go in with the shade Genius, and it's that Hunter light green. I don't know if you guys are too far away. I do think I can. Let's see. Just gonna because y'all are up so high. I can't raise y'all down any lower, but I can tilt down just a little bit. Okay. Now, the shade that I want to go in with next is called Nymph. It's this shade right here. And I would use the glitter glue. I don't know where it is. Just going to get some Fix Plus to spray. I'm going to grab a smaller brush to fill in this inner corner. And we're going to go in with the shade Eros. This shade right here. The eye look right here. We're going to grab our brush and put a little bit of Olympia. This shade right here, just under our brow bone. All right, I'm gonna catch this eye up and I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back. I have both eyes caught up, and just to reiterate things, I have not been using this much eyeshadow on my eyes. Like I said, I've just been going in with kind of a, actually the palette that I've been using the most is my Ace Beauté. And I'll just go in with something like this in the crease, or I'll do a darker crease. And once in a while, I will put this little lighter shade on the lid, and not that dark at all, just something really light. Sometimes I'll do that on the lid, just something light, this in the outer corner. But all this makeup, all this eyeshadow that I have on today has not been the norm. Okay, so what I'll do now is just do my lower lash line with you guys. Maybe I'll wear a little eyeliner. The Essence eyeliner. I'll just put a little in my waterline. Okay, and now I'm going to pick up the palette, and I think I'm going to go ahead and go in with, I guess I'll do a little purple on the outer part of the eye. Should I do green? I'll go with green. And that is, again, Genius. I'm trying to put it really close to the rim. And then the rest of the way, I'm going to go ahead and use Cypress. And I'm going to go in with Arrows. And I think I'm gonna just go in with my mascara, which is, I'm gonna use the Lancombe Monsieur Big. Now again, I not keep reiterating this, but everything with the exception of the eyeshadow is what I've been using every day. But I didn't get to do many looks with the palettes that I pulled for my Shop My Stash, so that's what we're doing today. Okay, so this is the look. I'm going to spray my face. I'm just going to spray it. I can't even be bothered at this point. I got to hurry up. My cousin and her husband came and spent the night the other night, and I kind of moved everything out so they could, you know, not have to be bothered with my makeup in the bathroom and everywhere else. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put on some clothes. Y'all know what I normally do. Put on some clothes. I look so made up. I'm going to put on some clothes and I'll be right back. Okay, so the lighting is probably a little bright on this side. So before we close out the video, I will take you in the bathroom where the light is so much better. And I'll show you the eye look up close and my overall complexion. So I'm going to show you guys the lip combo that I have been using almost every day. That is if it matches what I'm wearing to work. But I don't really do lip combos. I'm not good at it. But this lippy, you guys have probably seen me do a dozen of times, and I really like it. So this is my lip liner by Juvia's Place, and this is in the shade Brownie. I've been wearing this almost every day. This is my Fenty Beauty lipstick, and this is in the shade Uncuffed, one of my favorites. And when I take it out, I do kind of wipe off the doe foot so much won't come out at one time. And then I'm going to let this set. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit more of my lip liner, just a little bit. I will say that we have been watching some good movies since my cousin has been here. I don't know what it's called, but we just watched the one. They watched another one last night without me. And that one was some movie with Viola Davis. But the one that I watched with them was the one with Queen Latifah and Ludacris. And that was so good. I like that one a lot. This lip combo that I have looks good with the brown lip liner. And it also looks good with the kind of a deep burgundy-like lip liner as well. I've worn it both ways. Okay, and this, no gloss. This is the lipstick that I wear. And so now I'm going to take you to the bathroom just so you can see what everything looks like. So I feel like the sun is kind of washing things out just a little bit on this side. Okay, so this is my final look. And again, this base takes me next to no time at all to do. I do it so quickly. And I'm going to say it one more time. The only thing that's different is I usually don't wear this much eyeshadow. But yeah, so this is how everything looks on the eyes. And my lip combo. And yeah, this is it. So that completes today's video, you guys. Like I said, I'm going to try to get back into the swing of things. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, lifting my spirits, and I will catch you guys in my next video. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, again, I invite you to do so. If you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up and ring the notification bell. It will just let you know each and every time that I upload a video. And share the channel because you know I don't mind. Lastly, please know that you guys are always welcomed and wanted here on my channel. With that said, thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, my friends, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.